Hi, KMS. Mrs. Hines here. So today is Thursday, February 11th, and today is going to be another day that you're working with TinkerCAD. I'm hoping that today you can finish, quote unquote, your keychain. You might not truly be done, but I would like you to get to a point where you can show off what you've made so far in TinkerCAD. So hopefully by the end of today, you have both your dice and a keychain or something that uses two shapes or more, and they're all grouped together. And these are posted on your portfolio. So let me just open up my TinkerCAD. When you go on to, I'll just open up a different tab so you can see. But when you're in TinkerCAD on the dashboard, you'll be able to see all of your projects. I would highly suggest that if you're going to keep things, right, that you name them. So I'll show you how to do that because you're going to end up with lots of designs and you want to make sure that they do have names that you know what it is. So that way when you pass them off to somebody, that should be a-okay. So again, you can hopefully go through the dice and edit the text. So then you can see basically a shape is either a solid shape or a shape with a hole in it. So on the right-hand side of any project, you'll see this gear. When you press that, you can always duplicate it and make a copy of it if you want to, or if you don't want this project any longer, you can delete it. But once you delete it, there's like no getting it back. So hopefully you're able to make some type of keychain. So I'll just say tinker this, just so you can kind of see where I was at here. Now again, like it might not look great, right? That's why you have to make more than one design perhaps. So when you're thinking about adding different shapes together, start with the basic shapes, right? So start to the point where, okay, when you're in here and you're able to move it around, I'm just right clicking my mouse here, look at it from all the different perspectives. Okay, so this would actually be a really nice print. If you wanted it just to be slightly smaller, you could always highlight things, and when they're like grouped together, you can just shrink them, and then it's really easy to like change the scale of things. So as long as it's pretty much exactly what you want, you'd be good, right? And you want to send it on off. So to take a screenshot, again, you'll just hit that control and that button above the 6 to say copy to clipboard, and then in your Google Drive, remember? So if you open up yet another tab, I know you probably have a million tabs open, but in that Google Drive, you have your portfolio. So mine is sitting right here. So let me just get rid of that. Hopefully you have your dice, right? You have computer-aided drawing CAD page. You have a text box explaining your dice. And now we just took a screenshot. So I'm just going to click here once, Control V will paste my latest and greatest screenshot. So again, you can stretch it out. You can zoom it in. You can pan it around. Okay. So we're good. And you can say, like, add a text box, like, I designed a custom keychain by grouping multiple shapes together. And so people see it, make sure you hit that publish button. You do have to hit that publish button twice. All right, folks. So please make sure that by the end of today, you have a dice and you have your best attempt at a keychain. Now, let me just show you in TinkerCAD because things might get a little crazy really quickly. Under the basic shapes, you'll see things, anything that you bring out, and it doesn't matter where you get this from, wherever it happens to be. I just brought this cylinder out. You can look at that from all perspectives, okay? You can click on it and make it wider, okay? It might be bigger or better to go big first. And then if you just want to add like a text box, again, when you drag out a text, you can change whatever that happens to say. So if you want it to say like KMS, that would be cool. And we can maybe move that in the center here. Oh no, I don't see it, right? So instead what I can do is I can move this around And what I want to do, it's right there. So scooch it off to the side here, maybe next to one another. Do you see this black cone? I can move it up, right? So again, that Z, you can do very specific. You can come down and estimate if you want, or be right on there. So now when I move it over, it's right like that, right? And then maybe I change this. So again, you can adjust the height of things, all that good stuff, right? So when you think that, all right, I have something that I'd like to keep here, again, like take your time with it, make it exact. So if it's not exactly what you want, don't turn anything into me. Okay, take your time doing lots of these things. These things didn't exist. I made these by grouping shapes together. So again, if you don't see something and you can scale it and then readjust it, you can group them and use it that way. These are all under the basics shapes. Where these folks found even more exciting things is under the all. Okay, you can literally find lots of different things. So again, I don't know, maybe I'll just pick a snowflake, say. Anything that you take out, you can adjust these dimensions, these measurements in any direction, in the X, Y, or Z. So whatever is exciting to you, see if you can find like the weirdest thing in here. There's like literally, who doesn't like mustaches? Amazing. And again, like you can add things together. So like if you wanted these two things to be joined, you can put them, this is where I can't rush, but I'm just trying to drag you close. But again, you probably wouldn't want something like that, but you could for some reason, I don't know why, but you could just group them together and now they are one. And now this whole entire object can go wherever. It's kind of interesting. So hopefully folks, again, be crazy. Try to get as many different shapes together as you like. See if you can get something that you would like 3D printed. Again, like you might have more than one design. When you get the one that you want to show off, put it on your portfolio. Okay. So hopefully by the end of it, you've drawn a bunch of different things. There's really no limit. So if you want to be creative and move things up and down in the planes just by adding different things, you can make characters. You can make keychains, you can make anything. So definitely explore some more stuff. We'll get better at this TinkerCAD as it goes on. And just definitely make sure that you're checking out your dashboard, just to double check that all your stuff is there. And just try your best to see what you can come up with. All right, happy designing, KMS. Please update that portfolio. I should have your link already. So if you could just check, if I don't have it here, maybe I'm missing it, maybe you turned in the wrong one. Some groups are like doing better than others in turning stuff in. So just make sure that you hit me up with your link to your portfolio. All right, KMS, thanks so much.